Hello, welcome back. Some more trailers for today. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. What a mouthful. Like, that's a lot going on in the title. Um, but very interesting. I know anything about this? Not really. Did I know it was coming? Yes. Um, I was a really big Hunger Games fan as a kid. Now, I know there was a whole, what's it called when something comes back into like popularity? A whole Hunger Games renaissance. Like it was come back. Everyone was talking about it. I know on like TikTok, everyone was talking about how mega fans they were. I was not of that sort. These people were like, they're like, I had a cardboard cutout. I went to every premiere. Okay, I wasn't that much a fan, but I did love it. I feel like I read the books like probably like 10 times each book. It was that and Divergent. I just went like back and forth reading the books again and again because I don't know, I didn't like other books. I was crazy, who knows? But yeah, loved the Hunger Games, was like really big into it. Um, I remember I did projects on it at school. There was like in drama when I was like really like younger in high school, we had to do a project on actors, and I picked Jennifer Lawrence, and then my teacher was like, "By the way, you can't just talk about the Hunger Games," and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Damn it!" And then in an English class once, we had to like make a book trailer, like a trailer for a book you have read, and I did the Hunger Games, which is really weird because they already have trailers out for the movie for it. Um, and mine was like kind of horrible, but it was my dedication to this franchise, which I loved so much. So I'm pretty sure, but back to the topic at hand, I'm pretty sure this is a prequel, I'm assuming, and I think it is about. I don't know if it's about Snow that we know, maybe one of his relatives, descendant, or ascendants back, what is it called? Like maybe someone before his time. But I know from what I've seen in like the stills, because I've seen a couple of stills, because this is a bit late, of just like, it looks like rich people. So I'm assuming it's like maybe capital focused, but I'm very excited. I don't know, also, I don't know if this one's based off a book or not. If so, should I read the book? Maybe. But like, there's the whole like, I like reading the book, but also I like watching the movie and not knowing what's gonna happen. I can always read the book after. That's how I got into the first Hunger Games book. I saw the first Hunger Games with my parents when it came out in cinemas. It was amazing. I loved it, and my mum overheard in like the bathroom, I think, a couple of like young girls talking about how like good like the movie was compared to the book, like not compared, how good of an adaptation it was. And she like came out and she's like, I just heard some people over talking about how good the book is, and she's like, you should read it because that was a good movie, because my parents liked it when we saw it. And I was like, okay. And then I did, and then I like never looked back. I was just really loved it. And then I think eventually mum was like, you need to stop reading this book. um, but yeah, I think it's a prequel. It could be based off a book. Maybe I should just watch it and stop rambling so I actually find out some things. Shall I? Yes. Okay, that's a cool intro. New pins. Lionsgate. Ooh, where are we?
Honored to introduce to you the creator of the Hunger Games themselves, Dean Casca Highbottom.
Oh my god. I swear he was in the other trailer I watched today.
I
Every
have
game
summoned
has a
you all
victor.
here for the 10th annual reaping ceremony. I wish
10th.
to choose two children from each district
Holy moly.
to death in the Hunger Games.
From District 12, Lucy Gray Baird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, every
There
tribute
has
obviously
been a
does.
change this year. As a mentor, Mr. Snow, your role is to turn these children into spectacles, not survivors.
What does
Spectacles.
my mentor do besides bring me roses?
I do my best to take care of you.
You really want to take care of me in that arena?
Okay.
Start by thinking I can actually win.
Or maybe s-
I'm Lucky Flickerman.
start by...
First ever host.
Oh, a Flickerman. A Flickerman. Wow, this looks so, like, old school. This is crazy. The 10th.
What happens in there?
The 10th Hunger Games.
Prey.
I'm so excited.
See how quickly we become predator? See how quickly civilization disappears?
I like to see how quickly, apparently, that, technology has advanced in this society.
Goodness built into us all. We can step across that line into evil, or not.
In a way, I really can't tell what's going on.
You hear that, boy? It's the sound of snow falling.
Interesting. This Thanksgiving.
How wonderful that we all get to be here for someone's final performance.
Oh my god, that's so awful.
Everything
Is that
winning.
Jules from Euphoria? This does look like crazy creepy, which perfectly sums up the capital. The world looks amazing, I will say that.
It's the things we love most that destroy us.
Okay, we don't need you to reiterate that. Thank you, Snow. November 17. Oh, text to enter the games. No, thank you. If we've learned anything, we don't want to enter the games. Okay, so it's about... Is it really going to be about another girl from District 12 and that of her mentor, which seems like they were from the capital? I guess everything, like, worked differently back then. So, the 10th Hunger Games... Now, okay, I talked a big game saying I read all the books and I was a really big fan and I knew everything, but it's also been a very long time since I've seen any of the movies or thought about it. Was there a games every year? Because if so, if this is the 10th, we're, 65 years in the past. So, on that theory, that's how early the prequel is. 65 years from what we've seen from that trailer, the world looks both, still technologically advanced, that they had trains, they had all that stuff, but the capital in the present day our Hunger Games, 75th, looked so futuristic. Like, everything was so crazy. And this one, it probably is, but, like, everything did look old-fashioned. It looked like the 1920s of their reality, you know what I mean? Like, everything looked like it's technological, but for its day and age. But yeah, it's great. Maybe, which one was Technology District 4? I don't remember. Oh no, I'm a fake fan. Yeah, maybe the Technology District really, kicked off or made strides in the next, 20, 30, 40 years. I guess 65 is a long amount of time, if I'm correct about that theory. Also, I thought I saw Jules from Euphoria, so that was cool. Now, I want to know, because I want to, obviously I don't know these things until I actually see the movie, but I'm like, is it going to end in a Victor from District 12 that is also a woman? / why would we never heard of that before? / if she was at the Reaping in our current Hunger Games, did she just not make it there? Or did she, die? If she did win, but maybe they just will have one of those movies where one of the protagonists doesn't win. Or maybe, there's, they have a group in the games, and someone else in the group that we like wins. She sacrificed. There could be a million ways that they do it. But it's interesting that it seems like they're setting up also a love relationship between Snow and this girl. But also he looked like a mentor for everyone, and we're getting backstory into him and maybe the Snow family line. There was a lot going on in that trailer, and I couldn't piece any of it together because I am too dumb. But either way, it actually did look like a very good trailer or movie. Yeah, I wonder how a lot of other people reacted to it, because I think it looks exciting, but I haven't seen anyone else talk about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and are having a good day, and I hope to see you in the next one.